Virgo, welcome to your reading. My apologies for my lateness. I'm normally prompt, but I was having a snack and I needed that snack. I think I ate it too fast. I made some mango salsa and it was good. I just ate it too fast. I wish I would have took my time with it. Ooh, let me turn this fan off. It's starting to get a little nippy. Ooh. Oh. Virgo, I hope all is well with you. Let me turn my heater on because I just got cold all of a sudden. Literally freezing. Oh, I will try my best to take my time with your reading, Virgo. Oh, I hope all is well. All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. I don't have a direct message, but we will see what messages come out for you, Virgo. All right. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition. As an intuitive reader, allow this reading to bring clarity, confirmation, understanding for Virgo. Thank you. If you're another zodiac sign and you resonate with Virgo's session, you may have Virgo placements or you are dealing with a Virgo. Again, all inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. If you do not resonate with this session, I recommend that you check out the SGL Tarot Podcast. Those readings are very straight and blunt and to the point. Okay. It's a different vibe compared to the YouTube channel. It's on the spot. Okay. SGL Tarot Podcast, I am able to pull your spread and take my time with your spread without any time restraints. So that's the difference. So let's go ahead and get started, Virgo. All right. What does Virgo soul want them to know? And it sounds so, when I ask the question, what does Virgo soul want them to know? What does Virgo soul want them to know? Which is the collective, right? It kind of makes me feel uncomfortable, right? But not uncomfortable to the sense, it just feels taboo in some type of way, like how tarot is taboo. And now it's not as taboo as it used to be. This deck is called Soul Coaching. Okay. Just to lighten up the load, let me tell you what these oracle cards are used for. It says, discover what your soul wants to know. Are you ready to unlock the profound connection to the soul and explore the boundaries? Explore the boundless potential of your inner self. These cards offer remarkable, accurate, heartfelt readings that help you touch the sacred place within. You'll come to understand what your soul wants you to know about relationships, your career, your creativity, and even your future. Every card glows with beautiful artwork and positive messages that can help you receive profound spiritual guidance for your higher self. And this is by Denise Lynn, Soul Coaching Oracle Cards. Okay. If you are wanting to get that, for your own leisure that is available to you. I do pull monthlies, what your soul wants you to know. So you look out for that. So make sure you subscribe. This is still a fairly new channel. So subscribe so that you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel, and you will be notified. You know, I'm subscribed to a lot of different channels, right? And I don't get notified. Well, I think I get notified. I don't really pay attention to the notifications, but I know that, excuse me, when I go on YouTube and I go through my feed, it's on the feed. But for the most part, if you don't have your notification bell on, you won't hear the notification. But if you click the notification bell, which should be on the far top right in your app, it will show that you have notifications. All right, Virgo. Virgo, pleasure is coming out for you. Hold on, Virgo. Goodness gracious. Talk about. Whew. Okay. Goodness gracious. I shaved my skin yesterday, and talk about. Goodness gracious, my hair grew back so fast. I'm like, okay, now let me wax. It is time to wax. And that is not too much information. Okay. All right. You have pleasure coming out, Virgo, inspiration, and focus. All right. It's a lot going on. All right. And what's significant about what your soul is wanting you to know is you need to practice self-care. Okay. You need to create some relaxation time. You fill in the blank of what pleasure is to you. Now, I'm just channeling and reading the imagery on the cards as well. But for the most part, you need to start practicing self-care. I'll just be straight to the point, okay? When it comes to the situation, you need to follow your own lead. But it's like you may need a mentor at this time, okay? A mentor is someone that you can look up to, someone who can provide advice. A mentor doesn't necessarily have to be someone that you know. It can be someone from a distance, someone that inspires you, all right, to improve your life, improve yourself. Um, it could be someone who has the same interests as you, okay? Someone you look up to. If you don't have anyone you look up to, it's time to find someone. Okay. It doesn't have to be one person. It could be multiple individuals. It could be a group as well, an organization. All right. Be a member of something. Um, but it's a recommendation, Virgo, is to associate yourself with like-minded individuals. And if you currently don't have any energy, you need to connect with a mentor or find a mentor who's going to bring back that restoration and that fire energy in your life. Fire energy is action energy, okay? The challenge is focusing, okay? Finding, what motivates you, finding what inspires you. And just to keep it simple, what is that one wish that you want that will allow you to see that your wings are beautiful? Because butterflies, what they can't see is how beautiful they are. And you need to connect yourself with like-minded people who will let you know how beautiful you are as a human being. So you may need to work on some insecurities. Okay. Insecurities does not mean that you don't think that you're attractive. It's just your esteem is very low and it needs to be recharged. That's all. There's no bars when it comes to your esteem level, and you just need to be recharged. That's all. That's what I was channeling through the imagery, through your soul coaching. But let's go ahead and see what it entails. And we'll start on what could possibly be a challenge for you at this time. Virgo would just focus. And it talks about, let's see what it says. If you don't mind, I'm going to stack these so that we can focus on the card. All right. So focus. What your soul wants you to know, Virgo. It says, what you see around you is the result of what you focus on. When you direct your thoughts towards good, you attract positive experiences and people into your life. But when you focus on what isn't working, you create even more challenging situations. If you aren't pleased with the direction of your life, concentrate on what you desire, not on what you don't want. To develop inner power, Virgo, gather your internal energy and focus intently on one thing. Being scattered in a myriad of directions dilutes your strength. Devote your attention to your career, your relationships, a hobby, or something you are passionate about. Confirmation. Diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal. And it will be just a matter of time until miracles begin to occur. Okay. So don't worry about, Virgo, like I said, I'm going to take my time with your reading. What's a challenge for you may not be a challenge for the next person. And you don't have to go out of your way to explain why a challenge is a challenge. You have adults who are, between 30 and 75 years of age, and they still don't know how to tie their shoe because it's a challenge. No one has taken the time out to teach them. And at this time, they're so in age that if they tell someone that, hey, I don't know how to tie my shoe in a bow, they feel there's an insecurity, and the esteem is so low because they think that there will be a mockery of some type of degree. And that's how you're keeping your challenge, our challenges. Hold on. We're having we- are we back on? Are we on? Um, so you don't have to fight to be heard when it comes to what your challenges are. Okay. So I'm going to read what this card meaning is so that it can assist you, Virgo, when it comes to you completing your challenge. Okay. It says, what you focus on is what you create. So put your attention on thoughts that are beautiful, worthwhile, and loving. It's time to focus your intent and your passion on one thing rather than being scattered in different directions. And your affirmation, Virgo, to assist you with focus. Okay. All of my thoughts are directed towards my highest good. All right. Let's go ahead and move forward. The situation is inspiration. Let's go ahead and see what message is entailed with inspiration, Virgo. Okay. It says, Virgo, your soul wants you to know life without fire of new ideas is dull and separates you from all of the sacred creativity and inspirations are, in fact, receptivity, being open to the Creator. Even the motivation that occurs seems unusual or strange. Welcome new ideas and fresh ways of viewing the world. Open yourself to the deep flowing wellspring of visions, ideas, and intuition that dwell within you, Virgo. Through the morning mist, the golden light of sunset, the wind in the trees, and the gentle rain. Let's wait for this connection. Let's see. Are we back on? Okay. We are back on. When it comes to pleasure, enjoy yourself, Virgo. Damn reason at all. Cherish your sensuality and sexuality. And your affirmation is, my life is deliciously joyous. Okay. I see, Virgo. All right. Excuse me. What does Virgo need to focus on? With an extension of what Virgo's soul wants them to know. What message do you have for my Virgos in the collective? Excuse me. Why am I getting choked up? I don't know why. Thank you. Open communication, Virgo. What you need to focus on is getting the weight off of your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. All right? So don't hold it in. All right? Whatever it is that you have to say is definitely the right antidote. It is the medicine that everyone needs. And for those who can't handle the medicine, basically it is definitely the right antidote. I want to say penicillin, but that's not it. It's the right antidote. Not only will it heal whatever it is that you have to say when getting it off your chest, it also enlightens whoever needs to. It's kind of, well, it feels like you're showing up as a teacher, whether you want to believe it or not. And you're good at what you do. It's kind of like the knowledge that you possess. Virgo is like a sport. Excuse me, hold on, Virgo. My throat's like someone's trying to prevent me from getting your message out. It feels like the Olympics in a way. And it just feels like if there was a category in the Olympics for a sport when it comes to knowledge, you would be one of the chosen to be in the Olympics for knowledge, Virgo. So what you need to focus on is getting whatever it is that's off your chest, because you are definitely not wanting to interrupt your joyous what did it say? Let me tell you what it said, Virgo. Joyous, what is that, 39? It was so beautiful. It made me smile. It says, my life is deliciously joyous. So you want to keep your pathways clear with this open communication. You focus on this open communication. It keeps your pathways clear. Virgo. In regards to keeping the pathways clear, is this for the remaining of the year? Is it? Goodness gracious. I can't stand it when the deck does that. Yeah. No more sleepless nights, I tell you that. And more gifts. People just showing up and offering you their cut. That's what, yeah. You go ahead and do the, and the ace of, oh, Virgo. Yeah. Rewarding. Very rewarding. All right. Now, if you are a Virgo and you're like, you come back and you post and say, SGL, you said that the rest of the year is going to be good. I'm talking about when it comes to you getting things off your chest, and not only are you healing situations, you are, the peacemaker. You're the healer. You're the know-how. You're the person. You are the wise one where I would go to for the hows, the how-to, when to, right? That's a specific message. All right. Now, also, if you're a Virgo who's saying, SGL, it ain't happening. Why are people not gifting me things? Well, because there's no, without action, what? Huh? I don't, run that by me one more time. Deliciously joyous. So if you're not practicing self-care, what kind of progress are you looking for again? Run that by me one more time. It's kind of like you can't it's like me telling you, Virgo, you need to pray every night, and I don't pray. The way that I pray is different from where you pray. I may not get on my knees. I may just how I'm talking to you is how I communicate with God. Okay? So don't, how do I say this? My Virgos who are still babies, I don't care how old you are, all right? Who are still babies when it comes to this spirituality, this divination type stuff, right? You have to be open and willing to learn, okay? Before giving your 2 cents. And that's something I had to learn. Now I'm not gonna make it about me, okay? But what I will say is, who just said, I literally just saw this. Cat Williams said, dumb people deal with dumb people, and good people try to find good people like them. I don't know. But anywho, this is nice, Virgo. You can teach me, okay? You can teach me. Speak up with love and be heard. You have every right to. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, when it comes to your eyes, Virgo, what you may not understand is when you're operating in this open communication, for those who can see, um, something happens with your eyes. So this lets me know that you are chosen. Okay? And this is a Dorma chosen, meaning you were chosen at birth, before coming out of the birth canal. However you were born, okay? Let's just say that. However you were born, Virgo, this is by birthright. So also, Virgo, how you would know who to speak to when it comes to passing information, the eyes will glow. They will glow. They won't, if they're black eyes, do not share the information. But if the eyes glow, you have permission to do so. Moving forward, what is it that Virgo is refusing to see? What is it that Virgo is refusing to? The eyes of gold. What is it that Virgo is refusing to see? All right. Don't ask me, Virgo. I see more black eyes than anything. Listen. All right. What you don't see is what? Why would somebody? Okay. There is a karmic, divine feminine is in reverse. So there's a karmic trying to sue you, uh, Virgo. Yeah. You see this hand right here? This is a ring on somebody's finger. Someone doesn't want you to get something. So they're taking you to court, or you're already going to court, fighting against someone that is not the divine feminine. So are you the divine feminine, Virgo? If you're fighting over something, I don't know what that is. Something you don't see coming. If it's currently happening, basically what this is telling me is that you are going to win this legality. Okay? Because you're going to be proven as the divine feminine. Okay. No gender role here. Give me a love oracle, please. Someone, whoever just got married, Virgo, they don't have all the rights. I don't know. They could have got married in Vegas. They won't get the rights or something. Anywho, love oracle for Virgo, please. Thank you. This could be the one, Virgo. You already met the romantic partner you seek. If you're already in a connection, tell the truth. You are already seeking someone else. But for my singles, this could be the one. Okay. If you are not married and you are in a relationship, don't say I didn't tell you. I'm not speaking this into your life. It just feels like it looks like there's a possibility, allegedly, that you will start connecting with someone else. Give me an IM message. Sorry, I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news, but unfortunately, do you know how to say no, Virgo? Because this could be the one. It just feels like whoever this person is, you may be comparing them with the person you're in a relationship with, and comparing them is going to draw you closer to the new person. Don't say I didn't tell you. What's at the bottom of the deck? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So what that's saying is you're needing to break free. So whoever you're in a relationship, this is arranged. And whatever is coming towards you, that's your outlet. See? Anywho, I am messages. I am message. You know what? Arranged connections work for those who don't know the world. It's kind of, and I love using this scenario. It's kind of like, what I love about the Amish community is, they have evolved. Okay. My opinion. This is my opinion. I like to use this scenario. And the reason why I like to use this scenario is because free will is practice, where the Amish allows their child to go out into the world to adventure, versus they were not able to have that opportunity, and the child used to run away. Okay. And now they've evolved to where they allow the child to go adventure. And if the child chooses to come home, then they stay home and they don't get to adventure again. But what I see here is, when it comes to arranged connections, you have, I don't want, how do I explain this to you? This is a group where, who, yeah, they're trained. Okay. So they don't know anything. Okay. All they know is that they have to be in this relationship, and they've been training for this relationship all of their life. Okay. Versus someone who's experienced life, and they can't be manipulated. Okay. So 90% of the time, the person that has been raised for the arrangement is what's chosen, versus the one who is not blind and can see. So, what I'm saying to my Virgos who are in a relationship, it feels like it doesn't feel like you're walking away or going to end the connection with your person. It seems like, allegedly, you will be entertaining someone who holds no boundaries, someone where you can, kick off your shoes and relax your feet. And kick it. Goodness, escape. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. It was just how the channel message was coming in. It was just like, you know, I'm talking to my Virgos who's going to be rebels. You're stepping out of your rules, you know, to breathe. Okay. And it feels like it is deliciously joyous. Moving forward, what is the I am message for my Virgo, please? Yeah, stepping out of your stepping. Um, you are you're not following the rules. Yeah. And you want to be careful with not following the rules, Virgo, because whatever it is that's entertaining you, or whatever it is that you're doing that is out of the norm, you may find yourself clinging on to it. And when you decide to break away, you may have some difficulties with ending this connection, this or whatever that is, whoever that could be, the one. All right. It could cause some confrontation with your current connection. Okay. Because they're two different dynamics. You have one who's following the rules, and you have one where you can just kick off your shoes and relax your feet and escape with. While the one who follows the rules, the arranged situation, it's just kind of like, you may find yourself not wanting to do the ABC 1, 2, 3. It's just stale. Okay, stalemate. Well, no, what is stalemate? Because that's what I'm channeling. Stalemate. Hold on. I'm Virgo. Stalemate. Definition. Stalemate is a situation in which further action or progress by opposing or competing parties seem impossible. A dead end standoff, a draw, a tie, deadlock. And this feels like this is right up your alley, because remember when I pulled your I'm confused. Wait, I'm mixing your card. Here it is. Remember I said if they had a category in the Olympics, Virgo, called knowledge, you would be one of the chosen candidates. You're not going to get caught if you were to entertain both parties. So what this is telling me is whoever this, by you being a rebel, by you being a rebel, whoever this new person is that could be the one allegedly, it's kind of like your to go person who you confide in. All right. And it's kind of like the information that they give you is your confirmation that activates this weight off of your chest. It removes some type of weight off your chest. All right, your I am message is inner beauty, Virgo. It says, I open the eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within. Every being, personality, and physical appearance are in the imagine of men. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. Okay. So you're not judgmental at this time, but it's something about your heart chakra where it's kind of like right now, Virgo, it's like normally you will operate off your heart, right? But it come off as cold. It just feels like you're cutting your heart chakra. There's a possibility that you cut your heart chakra off and you just make decisions off of being cold. But when you'll know when to operate off of your heart chakra is because it will pulse differently. I don't know what that means. It will pulse differently. You know who has heart, Virgo, versus someone who's acting like they have heart. Okay. See, Virgo, I'm telling you. Listen. I'm telling you. Knowledge, healing, enlightenment. Mm, you got it all right now, Virgo. Speak up with love and be heard. Get it off. Get the weight off your chest. Open communication is what you need to focus on. So you may be speaking life into somebody, Virgo. You may find yourself, helping someone snap back together. All right. Shed light on Virgo. Shed light on my Virgo, please. Oh, hold on, Virgo. A string. Shed light on Virgo. Deep plenishment. Okay. Retreat, rest, and be held. Virgo, if you're wanting someone to forgive, they are. If you're wanting God to forgive you, it's done. If it's redemption, don't worry about it. If you're wanting reconciliation, it's already done. You get your way every time. So that's how I'm channeling it. But shedding light on you is very direct when it comes to retreat, rest, and be held. All right. So whoever this person is that normally shows up for you, they're going to show up again. Or this is just you showing up for others. Okay. When someone should be showing up for you. Whatever this is, it's truth. Okay. Whatever this asking for forgiveness or someone revealing some truth, it's the truth. All right. What other message do you have for Virgo? So, what other message do you have for Virgo? Thank you. All right. It's a no, but it's a promise. What? Virgo, All right. So, are we reconnecting? All right. We are back on. All right. What is the transformation message for my Virgo, please? Transformation message for Virgo. Thank you. Anything else for Virgo? All right, Virgo. What you don't see, you have ancestral wisdom. So, what was passed down this wisdom has been passed down to you. So, you don't have to open up any portals, or you don't have to summons your loved ones who've passed away. Allow them to rest in peace. All right, transformation. So it's kind of like holding the scepter. You are Everything is on you, but it's not to break you down or destroy you. You have the responsibility to keep everything alive. The healing, the enlightenment. You are the head, the head. You're the head and the tail. You are the protector. Okay. You have this. This is in reverse. For those of you who do witchy poo or magic or anything, you're being asked to hold off on that. Stay connected. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just reading because whatever it is, it is whatever witchy poo or magic or whatever you want to call it, right? You have to awaken loved ones, and you're being asked not to do that at this time. You have to stay connected, all right, in the upright. All right, so that's why. So if you want to stay connected with this wisdom, you're being asked not to wake them up at this time. okay? Because they're going to naturally come to you. This is the access that not all people are given, okay? So don't mess this up, whoever you are. Intuitive nudges and stand your ground is coming in reverse. When this happens, when this visitation happens, it's going to happen when a tower moment presents itself. And this tower moment that presents itself, Virgo, is where you are then positioned as the head and the tail. Okay. You have mother love here, support, and listen. Just like I said, confirmation. We don't have to go into details and read every card. Okay, top of the deck, I will read this. It says seek. Exactly, just like I said. How I was descripting the channel messages that came through, this imagery speaks everything that I just said. It's a reason why you're not supposed to activate something. Loved ones, because they're coming to you. It says, excuse me, hold on. Move, move, move. Oh, and just give me a moment. Let me burn some sage. Oh my goodness. For others of you, Virgo, someone has to speak some truth. All right. The head side of the coin, the truth has to be spoken. The tail side of the coin is the tail end of the coin is how the truth is going to be taken. It says the power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made in energy, and every single thing in the physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all with spirit and always will be connected to another. What you're going to realize, oh, excuse me, Virgo, is that you do not have to do witchy poo. You do not have to do any spells. You are a natural healer. Natural. This is something that you are born with. Again, Dorma. All right, let me go ahead and tell you what Dorma is, my love. All right, hold on. Dorma. Oh, wait a minute. Ew. I believe Dorma is where you are. Is that born? You're born with it. Dorma. Not Derma. It's the H. Dorma. Dorma is, see, this is what Dorma is. But I believe that Dorma is gifts that that is embedded in you at birth. But it says Dorma is an Indian religion, the internal inherent nature of reality regarding a Hinduism as a cosmic law. Do you hear them cats? As a cosmic law underlining right behavior or social order. That's the definition. Let me see. Spiritual meaning. It sounded like some cats are in heat or something. All right. Spiritual context. Dharma refers to a principle, universal law, order, and righteousness guiding individuals towards ethical conduct and fulfilling life. So where did I read that at when it comes to Dorma's gifts that it's in this deck. Dorma. Hold on. Is it this deck? Let me see, Virgo. Hold on. Let me find it. I will find it. Just One moment. Yeah, dormant or folding. All right, dormant or folding. This is a wise person too. Taking one step to happiness. Dormant, unfolding. Let me find it. 32. I know I'm not tripping. Hold on, I'm finding it. Okay, it's not this, but so is it? I'm trying to find it. Give me a moment. Is it this? I don't think dormant. Dormant is not in this deck. Hold on. Where else is dormant? Ouch. What other deck has Dharma in it? I'm telling you, Dharma is gifts that are embedded in you at birth. Let me read this. Let me see. 32. I know I'm not tripping. He reminds you that the path is unfolding as it should. Take one step at a time and remember that the only spiritual function is to be happy. You are a powerful person with many lessons under your belt, and real capacity to share your wisdom with the world. Take time to go over what you have learned recently. Recognize the strength it has brought you and acknowledge where you have been courageous. Confirmation. That's not what I'm looking for. Dharma is now working with your angel guides to help your journey unfold like a beautiful lotus flower, one petal at a time. Where in the world did I see Dharma unfolding? Because that's what it was called, Dharma. It'll come. You know what? I think it may be. Is it your angel guide message? I'm going to find it because my mind, I have a good memory, okay? When I tell you, I remember my memory goes all the way back to 5 months of age. Do you hear me? I remember my memory starts at 5 months of age up to this point. I remember. Okay. All right. Let me see if Dorma is here. It's in one of these decks. And it says Dorma is gifts that were bestowed upon you at birth. It's not in here. This is the point where if I had to bet my life on it, I would. I know for a fact that it's in one of these decks because I didn't know what Dorma was, and I was like, "What?" And the card, and I don't know which book it came out of. Which one is it? Is there two Dormas? Let me see. Is there two in here? It should be more. Let me see. Like, I am determined to find this for you, Virgo. I'm not playing. I told you I don't play about you. Let me see. Dorma is only one, comes in one time in this deck, I guess. I'm going to find it. That I am. Yes, I am. I'm looking at these decks, but I have other decks put away, and I'm trying to figure out which other deck it would be. As I'm going through all these cards, I'm like, dang, Virgo, all this knowledge that you possess. Oh, that was passed down to you. You're so gifted. Okay. I don't see it. I know for a fact that it's here, but I don't know what deck. And that doesn't mean it's a bad thing, okay? It just means don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. No worries, Virgo, no worries. All right, what are the messages do we have for Virgo? Virgo, did we do these? I don't know. What messages do you have for my Virgo, please? What messages do you have for Virgo? You wanna know some hot mess, Virgo? I believe that these cats is messed with my car up under the hood. Ain't that something? Would you deem me crazy if I said, hey, these cats fundled with my car? Goodness gracious. All right. Everything is churning, Virgo, but it ain't coming out for some reason. May. Someone's going to ask you for permission to do something, Virgo. Thank you for the like, my love. All right. They're just churning over. That's it. Nothing's coming out. Virgo, and we don't force anything over here. Okay. What other messages do you have for Virgo? Hold on, Virgo. Trying to put this in here. Oh. All right. What other messages do you have for Virgo? For some of you Virgos who believe in visitation, and you may have a visitation in May. All right. What other messages do you have for Virgo, please? All right, Virgo, let's see what this says. Commitment. I'm being guided to tell you already know what this is regarding. Commitment. What is the advice? What is the advice? To not judge. You're being asked not to judge. Okay. Whoever is calling you, don't ignore the call. And you're being asked not to punish someone. In the upright position of judgment, it says the upright position of judgment indicates an amount of self-reflection. You're likely close to reaching a significant stage in a journey. This journey may not have been an easy one, and you may find comfort in sharing your struggles with others to find camaraderie. Now is the time to face challenges head on. If there's some sense of legalities which came out and what it is that you don't see, It shows that you are going to goodness gracious. You are the divine feminine, and who's trying to portray you is the person that's going to lose. I don't know. This is when it comes to legalities, but judgment will not be on you, basically. That was an extension, but overall, when it came to the advice regarding this commitment, without judgment, this is you not judging someone or someone not judging you, Virgo. And truth be, what the streets say is you're a tough one. So the fact that you're giving someone slack is, it's rare, Virgo. So whoever this is needs to be forever in gratitude with you. So someone's definitely going to serve you. It's like someone saying they owe you their life. I don't know. And maybe that's irritable. You're trying to tell someone to go on about their business and leave you alone. It just feels like someone feels like they owe you their life. And I'm not saying like, how do I say, I don't, have you ever heard that? Let me see. What does it mean when someone says they owe you their life? Because when I channel, be easy on me, Virgo. Like it takes a lot of energy to channel, and the way that I communicate is different, and I'm trying to be as layman as possible. I owe you my life, meaning I owe you my life, meaning. Let me see. It says, I owe you my life signifies deep gratitude and indebtedness to someone who has saved a person's life or prevented a major negative event. It implies a profound sense of obligation to repay the favor, either literally or figuratively, and recognize the immense impact the other person had on the speaker's life. I told you you're important, Virgo. Do you know that? What's going on behind the scenes regarding Virgo? Moving forward, what's going on behind the scenes that Virgo needs to be aware about? 36, 30. I was about to say Knicks. Is Knicks basketball? Hold on. Knicks. Somebody. Knicks. Knicks. Pants. I don't know. Knicks. Is that, what team is that? I got Knicks Greek, Knicks Peyton, Knicks Pasadena. Okay, Knicks. Okay, Knicks meaning is a small cut or notch. I didn't even know that was a word. I thought it was like some kind of sport. A nick, a scratch, abrasion. Oh, a chip, a notch. Oh, a prison, a jail. A niche is a prison, jail, lockup, places of detention. So you're saving someone's life, Virgo. You're speaking on the behalf of somebody, allegedly. Okay. Okay, what's going on behind the scenes for my Virgos in the collective, please? 17 can be significant, Virgo. And then you have 18 coming in reverse here. And this is a vampire energy, no longer being sucked, no longer feeling sucked and dried. Okay. Yeah, step into the light. Someone can step into the light. We have speak up. It says people see the person you don't see. Insecure, you think it's coming in reverse. So you are not insecure. You are speaking up. This is what's going on behind the scenes. You know how certain matters don't have to be at the forefront. It could be discussed behind closed doors and resolved behind closed doors, and we move forward, and it never happened. I need you to hear me again. I never said something's being swept under the rug. I said matters are behind closed doors, behind the scenes, and they are resolved behind the scenes. Nobody has to know. That's what's going on behind the scenes. What is the outcome? All right, we're back on. And we are back on. I have a challenge message for you, Virgo. You don't have to walk the dark road because the dark road has already been walked for you. It's been paved the way for you. All right. Moving forward. What is the outcome? Thank you. You have the Fool. And it says, okay, just scratch out everything. And this is your outcome message. It says upright position of this card depicts a new journey where you will be filled with optimism, wonder, and courage. Virgo. All right, your angel guide message, Virgo. Let's go ahead and see what that is. So focus on open communication. So now that you're the head and the tail, if you're finally in position to get the weight off your chest and assign the weight to the appropriate person or individuals, Virgo. All right. Guardian angel, Virgo. Your angel guide message is guardian angel, and I'm being guided to explain this. When it comes to assigning the weight, meaning, say you know someone who's good with being patient. So the things that you're not patient with, you give them those tasks, the things that consider needing to be patient. Say you know that you don't know how to keep your temper. So you give assignments to a person who knows how to keep their temper. You get what I'm saying? So whatever the weights that are heavy on you, you assign them, and you know exactly who to assign those tasks to. All right. That felt like that was draining. And you had vampire coming in reverse too. That was 18. All right. Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and then, yeah. Okay. Guardian angel. Let's go ahead and see what this is. It says you are an independent soul, Virgo, and often find yourself trying to do everything on your own. Confirmation. But know that even just a quick prayer to your guardian angel can take away some of that pressure. Your angels want to hear more from you in order to support you fully. They must be invited to do so. But then no request is too much. Your angel guide was made for you and is dedicated to you. Take time for an easy and informal conversation with them. Speak openly and in a heartfelt way about your life, any challenges you are facing, and anything you need help with. Through that conversation, their help will find its way to you. When you draw this card, they want you to know they are with you. Um, I have to live in my truth. And I know that certain shadow energies are going to be upset that I tell you this. And I'm willing to take the risk for you because I bind that energy and keep it where it's supposed to be, because I got permission to show up for you and to do your reading. So remember in your other previous spread when I was talking about Dorma and the gifts that were bestowed on you as a child, and how in your transformational messages, when it came down to your ancestors, you were asked not to invoke them or to summons them at this time. You want to be mindful, whatever angel that I feel like you already know who your angel guides are. You're being asked not to ask at this time. Okay, because right now, um, all the angels, the fallen and the fallen and the, I don't know what you call them. They are there is some type of uprise. There's this. Uh, I don't know how to explain it, Virgo. I can only go so far, but what I will say is, do not disturb any angels at this time. Talk to divine. Talk to source. And allow the Most High to assign the angel to come to you. Ask divine. Do not go that way. And I'm personally telling you. Okay? I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Until we meet again, Virgo, those were your channeled messages.